Hey, what's up everybody? Adobe Masters here, and today I'm coming to you with the fun heart rate beat effect. So this is what we're going to be creating right here. It maybe not the most practical, but I can see it being used in a couple different situations. So as you see, it's just like a beat going in, it turns it a little bit red, and we can just copy this for as long as we want. So let's get started on this effect. It's actually a really simple effect to pull off, and it's going to use a couple of neat features of Premiere Pro. So what we need to do first is import our video, and then go into our media browser, or actually our project manager, go to this bottom leaf right here, the new item button, and just create ourselves a new adjustment layer. We're gonna click OK, and then we're gonna drag that adjustment layer on top of our video. Once we click on the adjustment layer, go up to Effect Controls, and you'll see the Effect Controls over here, and we want to add an effect here. We want to add Transform, which is going to be under the Distort tab, Transform right here. Drag that onto adjustment layer. And the reason we're doing Transform instead of moving the adjustment layer itself is because Transform is an effect. Therefore, it's going to be applied downward. It's going to cascade down to whatever's beneath it, in this situation, our video. We then go into here, and then we're going to affect two things, or actually just one thing, the scale. So we're going to hit the little toggle keyframe button. It's going to create ourselves a keyframe. We're going to go ahead and move forward 2 frames. You can change this around if you want the beat to be longer or slower. I'm gonna move forward 2 frames, then go up to 105, 2 more frames, and then move down to back to 100, 2 frames, up to 110, 2 frames, back down to 100. So the reason we did the little up and then back down and then the big up, back down is because that's kind of how your heart works, is that you have like a small sort of a grab near the, I believe it's the top, and then a big one at the bottom. So it's like a lub dub. And so we want to recreate that in here. That's what makes it feel like the heartbeat is creating that sort of movement. And you'll see that it does just that. It creates that sort of single heartbeat. Now down here in the shutter angle, we want to uncheck this and bring this up pretty big. And all this is going to do is it's going to add a little motion blur. Let's see if we bring it all the way up. Yeah, so you can see whenever it's moving now, how it blurs the edges. It sort of goes with the effect. So whenever you use this effect, it'd be like when someone's, at a stressful point and you're showing the heart rate. So you want sort of that blur, that stress to come into it as well. So I go ahead and bring it all the way up. So now that we have the effects created, all we need to do is just go to the end of the effect right here and then click the C button, or you can drag it down. Just need to cut it down. So now we just have the single effect. The next step that we need to do is we need to add tint to this. So we're going to go into Video Effects Color Correction down to Tint. Drag that here, click on it, and you'll see that it goes black and white. We don't want it to do that. We want it to go map white to. We're going to bring the white all the way to red. So we're mapping the white all the way to red. And then we're going to go ahead and back this all the way off. We're going to just start at the beginning of the effect. We're going to turn on the little toggle keyframe right here. So now we're animating the amount of tint, and it's going to be a red tint. Then we just move forward to the middle where it's all the way zoomed in. Bring it up just a little bit. We don't need it to be extreme here. Something like 14% is fine. If you want to be more extreme, like we can do 30% this time to show a more extreme example. And then once we get to the very end, you just bring it all the way back down. And so now we have the sort of look to it. Next step is we're going to copy and paste this a bunch of times. However, we can do this a smart way and a sort of a naive way. The naive way is just to keep copying this and trying to make sure that the distances are good in between them, but we don't want to do that, and we'll have to keep copying over and over and over. So what we want to do is go up to this where it says playhead position. It's just the timer up here. Right click on that and switch it to frames. Now instead of us having to do the math in our head if it's a 25 frames per second or 24 or 29.97, it's just numbers. So numbers are easy to work with. Let's say every 20 frames we want to create a beat. So now all we have to do is type in 20, and we are going to just go right there. So you click on this, you can type in, and then if you click on your original footage, hold the Alt key, drag it, and drop it right here. And now you have 2 beats. And this is where it gets powerful and you can save a whole lot of time, is don't just keep copying one every single time. Now copy 2. Move this to the 40-second, hold Alt, and copy over. And then the next one is going to be at 80 seconds, or 80 frames. So 80, highlight all of them, hold Alt, do it once more, and you'll see that this is going to get quicker and quicker as we go. 160, we zoom out here, we can grab this, and Alt over there as well. And that should be pretty good for this. I mean, if you want to go one more, you can just copy all of these basically one more time, and it'll take this entire effect. And then after that, I mean, you can do it for really, really long amounts of time. But we've copy and pasted in about 30 seconds, and now we're ready to go, and our effect is going. And there you have it. The heartbeat effect in Adobe Premiere Pro. Pretty fun, like I said, not the most practical, but it uses a lot of different things, and I can see a couple of fun applications that you might want to use this for. Thanks everyone for joining me. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and throw them in the comment section below on our website at adobemasters.net. If you want to see more videos similar to this one, go ahead and that subscribe button. I make a video every other day on Adobe related products. And until next time, guys, see ya.